What is up, guys? Thanks for coming back for another video. On today's video, I'm going to be discussing, what's better, Shopify dropshipping or selling on Amazon. And to be quite honest with you, as you guys probably know, my main thing is Amazon. Amazon FBA is the business model that I prefer and the one that I am more successful with. But my answer to that question is going to be, I like to combine both. And I'm going to show you exactly how I do that with this cool little trick that you guys probably have not seen before. So with that being said, say we get into it right now. And oh yeah, if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Alright, so here's a few of the top reasons why I believe if you are a Shopify store owner right now and you're not currently on Amazon, it is definitely in your best interest to get on Amazon, because there's so many factors that are favorable for you getting on Amazon, and these are just a few I've laid out here. So look, I routinely, and people who know what they're doing on Amazon can routinely get conversion rates on their listings of 10% or greater. That's no joke. So that means if 100 people visit your listing and 10 people buy, you have a 10% conversion rate. Contrary to the average online e-commerce store, which includes Shopify, which includes BigCommerce, whatever platform, the average online e-commerce store has a 1% conversion rate. If you really know what you're doing, if you're really dialed in, you can get up to maybe a 3 to a 4 max, and that's just the way that works. I mean, there's really no other way around that. Some of the absolute best people in the industry in e-commerce who have their own 8 to 9 figure brands that I know, they're ecstatic if they can get a 3 or 4% conversion rate on their store. So it's easier to make paid ads work for Amazon. So if you're running a Facebook ad advertising an Amazon product that directs the person from the Facebook to Amazon, you're going to have a much higher conversion. You're going to have a much higher ROI simply because the person trusts Amazon so much. You don't need to convince a buyer to buy something on Amazon. Whereas if they're going to go to your own, trendydeals.com Shopify store, there's a lot of skepticism there, and it takes a lot more marketing, it takes a lot more selling, and there's a lot more goes into it. Now I know what some of you are going to say, how is it easier to make paid advertising work with Amazon because you can't offer any upsells or back-end emails to get more money out of that customer? And you're completely right. Totally understand that. I'm more so talking about that front-end sale. Number 3 on this list is Amazon sponsored ads. So Amazon sponsored ads are unbelievable if you know what you're doing. They can be some of the most profitable. They are the most profitable types of ads for physical products that I've ever ran in my life. I've spent thousands of dollars on Facebook, Google, Twitter, Pinterest, basically any of the major ad platforms you can think of. And without a doubt, for physical products advertising, which is hard to get an ROI and make profitable in general when you're selling a cheap physical product, Amazon ads blow everything out of the water. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. Alright, so hopefully you guys can see this okay. This is just a little screenshot I took inside one of my Amazon accounts. So you can't really see it too well up there, I'm sorry, but the left column is ad spend, the middle column is how much money that ad spend made, the revenue, and the right column is the ACoS, the average cost of sale. So these are all different ad campaigns right here. So number 1, spent $9,000 to make 19, almost 20. Spent $376 to make 831. $169 to make 403, $515 to make 12. And you can see here, it goes all the way down. Spent $369 to make 1,000. Spent $4 to make 11. So as you can see, these are very, very routine metrics inside for Amazon sponsored ads. And look, these aren't even the greatest. Believe me, if you have the right, some products perform a lot better with sponsored ads than others. Don't ask me why. They just do. So look, I know people that are crushing these numbers right here. These are good. Don't get me wrong. These are much, much better than average. But some people out there are routinely getting 15, 10%, 20% ACoS. And if you guys don't know what ACoS is, that's average cost of sale. The lower that percentage is, the more profitable your ads are. So you want it to be as low as possible. And so let's say the profit margin on your particular product is 40%. If you are running a sponsored ad campaign and you have an ACoS of 40%, that means you're pretty much breaking even. You're breaking even on that sale. So I hope that kind of makes sense. I mean, I can go more in depth on ACoS if you guys want, but ACoS is like the most important metric in terms of your sponsored ads performance, and the one you want to monitor like at least once a week. It's really hard to achieve these types of numbers on, I don't want to say numbers, I just want to say return, ROI. Like on every one of these ads, I'm putting in 1, getting 2 out, putting in 1, getting 3 out. It's really hard to make that work for, selling some random AliExpress product on Facebook. Don't get me wrong, you can, and some people are like really, really good at it, but it's not consistent. This is month over month, year after year. Like I'm doing this like without fail. Like, I don't think there's any other business where you can really get that done. I'm not going out there having to find product after product. This is just evergreen. Next topic, and more importantly, and what I actually want to get into on this video, is how can you combine your Shopify sales with Amazon? So basically, when you are potentially losing a customer out of your funnel that you're advertising to buy your physical product, how can you kind of capture that lead, capture that potential lost lead, and direct them to your product in a different way? So this little tweak I made to this funnel I've seen amazing results with this. Now, keep in mind, this is a sample funnel. I don't actually sell these fake Bitcoins, but it's just for example purposes. I'm going to show you exactly how this is done. So this is a typical, an ad that someone will click off Facebook. This is just like a standard little landing page that I built advertising these fake Bitcoins. So as you can see here, they'll click this button here, obviously, and this will take them to an order page on Clickfunnels or the order page on your Shopify product store. I personally, when I'm selling products outside of the Amazon ecosystem, I like controlling the whole entire process via Clickfunnels. I don't even like directing them to my Shopify store. I find it much more seamless and easier to customize, and just everything works smoother if everything is handled within Clickfunnels. That's just my preference. But so let's say you're advertising these Bitcoins on Facebook. Okay, the person lands on this page. They want to click this button to go to the order page if they're interested in buying it, right? So, but as you know, the majority of people, like the vast majority of people, are going to just head up there for this X right here. The majority of people are not going to buy your product. They're going to head to this X and watch what happens, right? So as soon as they head up for that X and try to leave your page, boom, an exit pop-up. And this is not your standard exit pop-up, guys. This is not like, hey, wait, buy now, you can save 10%. That stuff converts like, 1% maybe. That stuff doesn't even work, but, you do it just because why not, right? But this actually converts. This is actually what you should do. So let's say, look, wait, don't believe us? No problem. If you feel more comfortable buying it on Amazon, click the button below. I mean, that works. That is powerful, and that is why I believe it's best for you to actually combine both platforms. So, because one of the biggest factors in trying to convert a sale on, selling a random knickknack item on a random domain name on a random store that no one's ever heard of is the trust factor, right? It's definitely the trust factor. So when you're potentially losing that sale and you say, wait, we're also on Amazon, it's like, wow, this person might actually be legit. Like this is for real. So I'm going to actually trust them now. I'm going to go and buy it on Amazon. So that is exactly how I structure all of my physical product funnels within Clickfunnels when I'm selling, let's say, a non-Amazon FBA product, right? So how I like to actually do this is whenever I run a funnel for a physical product off of Amazon, that is, I'm more of a print-on-demand type guy. I don't like using AliExpress. I don't like it personally. So I like to use print-on-demand. There's a million different print-on-demand services. You can sell T-shirts, wallets, iPhone cases, anything like that. So what I do is every time that I like to do this for fun because, my main business is Amazon FBA, but I like to run funnels, just kind of running funnels to do a lot of experimentation, a lot of testing, and just for fun, honestly. So what I like to do is anytime I come up with some cool new t-shirt design or wallet design that I think might be kind of a hot seller, what I do is, I run a funnel for it in Clickfunnels. Basically, any print-on-demand product that I advertise on one of these funnels, let's say it's a dog t-shirt, I will also list it on Amazon. So you need an Amazon seller account to do this, obviously, but I will also list it on Amazon, and obviously the goal is to generate the sale off of Amazon because I want that email address, I want the customer information, I want that extra profit margin that goes along with not paying Amazon any sort of fee. But again, what's better? No money at all or a healthy, profitable sale capturing this person on Amazon? So with every product I advertise off Amazon, I like to actually have a option to buy it on Amazon. I hope that makes sense. I hope this is kind of an eye-opener for some of you guys. So this pop-up works. This exit pop-up works. The 10% off one-time offer does not work. You guys should definitely give this little thing a try, this little tactic a try. It'll increase your conversions and increase the profitability of your ad spend dramatically. With that being said, that's about all I have to share. If you guys like this video, I would really appreciate if you like and subscribe and do all that fun stuff. Hit that notification bell if you want to get notified immediately whenever I come out with a new video. I plan on doing that at least once per day. I'm going to try my best. But guys, thanks so much. Have a great day, and I will talk to you later. All right, have a good one.